I'm Bam. I'm the new driver on Valkyrie. During the day, I'm a product designer at Crunch Labs, and I make toys for kids. And in my free time, I design, build, and fight combat robots. I joined the team 2 years ago. I was brought on the team by Alex, who is one of the original team members of Valkyrie. I joined the team because I was interested in doing more hands-on engineering. We're currently watching Tombstone do a spin-up right now. It's very distracting. So unlike many people, I first started off with heavyweights before I moved down to a lower weight class. My first combat event was actually at BattleBots Season 7. So we were here and I was competing with the team. So I helped design some of those parts on Valkyrie. And then after that, a few months later, I started to design my own combat robot, which is called Nightlight. It's a 3-pound beetle weight robot, also an undercutter. What's super fun is that most of our team members have their own smaller weight class robot. So Alex has his robot Kabui Tango, Leanne has her robot Tough Love, and then I have my robot Nightlight. So we all have our own smaller robots where we try and test new ideas and then continuously iterate on them. Right now, our team is at BattleBots Faceoffs, and we're super excited to be here to fight 3 extremely competitive robots: Tombstone, Orbitron, and Hypershock. One of our newest upgrades for Faceoffs is actually the magnet pods. So we've installed new magnet pods near the back wheels. The back wheels, there's only 2 wheels. One of the reasons Valkyrie is super hard to drive is because a lot of the weight of the robot is in the front, because we have a giant blade and the big weapon assembly, and then the wheels are in the back. So the wheels don't have that much weight on them. So with the magnet pods, we're adding additional artificial weight, pulling the robot down so that the wheels get more traction. The reason we wanted to do face-offs is just we wanted to get some more practice and drive time in the box, so we arrived a few days early so that we can, get the robot together and then spend some time driving in the box. So before driving Valkyrie, I was extremely nervous because we have a big robot that many people poured many hours into, and there was just a lot of pressure. And we have a live shaft, which means like the skid plate is constantly spinning. There's a big weapon, and we're constantly fighting our own forces all the time. And so, that's where my head was at. But once we threw the robot in the box and started driving around, it was not that bad. So, and the magnet pods are definitely making a big difference in how Valkyrie drives. So this weekend, we're fighting 3 robots. 2 robots which just previously won the Most Destructive Robot Award, and 1 robot which is just, controlled by some mysterious AI powers. And so it's a little scary, right? Our first fight is against Orbitron, which is built by Hacksmith Industries. It makes me a little nervous because it's controlled by AI, and so we don't really know what it wants to do. Unlike fighting, robots that are controlled by humans, you can kind of like predict and understand what they want to do. But for a robot that's controlled by computer, there are definitely tasks in which they can outperform humans, like tracking, for example, or things like that. Next up is Tombstone, and Tombstone is Tombstone. Big robot, big weapon, spin fast, scary, and Ray's been building robots since maybe before I was born, so we'll see how it goes. And our last fight is against Hypershock. We already fought them twice and we lost, so maybe the 3rd time's a charm. There's new drivers, there's new robots, so we'll see how it goes.